Hi everybody, welcome to Iron Element. I'm Mike and welcome to the 5-3-1 Strong series. This is going to be the squat day and leg day augmentation. So here we go. Are you ready? We are going to do the squats. So we're going to start on body weight squats just to get the legs warmed up. Remember, if you don't know what 5-3-1 is, you should be watching my intro video first because it's a little complex. We're going to start with, this is week 1 on the squat. So that means we're going to be doing 65%, 75%, and 85% of our quote magic number based on our 1 rep max. That's what we're going to do in week 1. So if you're not sure what that means, you got to watch the intro video because you got to do a little bit of math. All right. It's not that fun, but just a little bit. I promise it'll be easy. Okay. So what we're going to do first here, before we get started, please like my videos, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. If you want a Excel version of the Strong program, where all you have to do is enter your 1 rep max and it will calculate these numbers for you. Okay. Follow me on IG, on Insta, and shoot me a message there. And when you do, I will send you an Excel file for this workout. So look me up, Iron Element Fitness, Iron_Element Fitness on IG. Okay, you ready for some body weight? Let's do some body weight first. Just some body weight squats. We're gonna go nice and slow, 5 or 6 reps. We're just gonna go deep to try to just get the muscle going. Because your first lift, 65%, it's really light for you. It should be light for you. And if you don't know your 1 rep max, start with a light weight. I always go light. I don't know if you watched my previous videos, but I don't squat a whole lot because of my fractured neck that I had in a car accident. I can't hold a lot of weight on it or on the upper back area. So I don't do it. I'll do it for this, but usually I'm on the hack squat. All right, let's do 6 body weight squats to get going. Ready? Nice and easy, just to get the motion good. Right? Pretend you got that bar on your back. Nice and good. Right? Nice and controlled. That's the idea. We're doing control here, right? Put your arms out if it helps, whatever helps, right? I think that's 4 or 5, I forget. And I'll do one more. Okay, so make sure you get your drink. Don't worry about the timer. I'll be doing the time. Remember, the goal of Strong is to progress week over week, month over month. Okay, doesn't matter the order. You might have done the bench press one yesterday or the deadlift or whatever. It doesn't matter the order. Okay, do them in any order you want. There's no day 1, day 2. This is week 1. Remember, week 1 you're going to be the big compound lifts, 65, 75, 85% of your 1 rep max for 5 reps each. Okay. So I have already preloaded my 65%. We're gonna do 5 reps. Then I'm gonna add a little more to go 75%, 5 more reps. Then for the last set, I will add another little bit more and we'll do 85% for 5 reps. Okay? Then we'll move on to the leg press. Then we're doing the subsequent work for the legs in general, right? Because it's not just only 15 reps and we're done, legs. We're gonna do leg press, 3 sets of 15. We're gonna do a straight leg deadlift. After that, okay, let's get some more body weight squats. And here we go. 6 more. Come on. There we go. So, personally, I like to squat. Get your weight ready. I like to squat just on a 1/2 inch heel incline. I like to have my heels up just a little bit as I squat. You can also use the squat blocks or angled wood or angled whatever, this is foam, and you can put your heels on that as well, whatever works for you. Okay, so what are we doing now? You are going to be getting your 65%, of your squat weight ready, right? That's what you're doing here. We're gonna get this going and we're gonna get under the bar. If you need some time, pause it, right? I use this pad for my neck because of my injuries. You will need it. You just put it right on your back, probably on your shoulder, on your back, probably not an issue for you. So if you don't need it, don't use it. And if you can't squat at all, for whatever reason, use a hack squat. You can hold dumbbells and do a dumbbell squat. There's other ways you can do it. This is just kind of the official way. And if you're a guy who's squatting 300 pounds, 280, 300 pounds, you don't need this workout. This is for people who are relatively new, who just want to understand how to build strength. And as I said before, strength and size, they're not a 1-to-1 ratio, right? There's definitely some correlation. A really huge guy with big muscles is probably going to be pretty dang strong, right? And a really, really strong guy, probably going to have some big muscles, fairly big muscles. Of course, there are always outliers, but in general, there's a relative correlation there. It's not exact. So you can have a smaller guy who's really, really strong and a bigger guy who's not that strong. But in general, if you got some size, you're going to have some muscle. And if you have some muscle, you're going to have some strength. All right? Okay. Enough talk. We're looking at 5 reps for our first set, guys. Let's get her done. Get under that bar. That's it. I'm going to stand on my heels on the pad here. 5 reps. Just like that. All right. Good job. Get that bar racked. Excellent. Excellent job, guys. Now, you're gonna add some weight, right? That's the goal here, is to add weight. So we have enough rest time. Take it easy. Take a breather. Change the weight if necessary, like I'm gonna do. Add on a little more weight for myself. Is that right? I want to make sure I'm doing the calculation correctly. I believe that's correct. Okay. So now you're going to be calculating, of course, your 75% of your magic number. Remember, the magic number is not your 1 rep max. The magic number, I just make up that word, magic number, but the number you're going to use is your 1 rep max times 90% or minus 10%, right? That's what you're going to use, okay? So if your max, 1 rep max is a 200 pound squat, just give me an example, 90% of that, of course, 180 pounds. That's the number you're going to base your 65%, 75%, and 85% lift. Okay? On that 180. So it's going to seem light, but don't worry, because next week we up it by 5% each one. We start at 70, then we go 80 and 90. And then week 3, we start at 75, and we go 85 and 95. Okay? Week 4 is a deload, and then if you watch my intro, you'll know you start the cycle over again, but you raise your 1 rep max on the squat by 10 pounds. Then you recalculate your magic number, then you restart the cycle over again. That's it. That's why my Excel documents are perfect, because all you have to do each cycle is add the weight to your 1 rep max for the squat, for the deadlift, for the bench press, and for the shoulder press or the overhead press, okay? That's all you gotta do. You just keep adding that and it's gonna tell you what you need to lift for these big lifts. All the secondary lifts that we do later, you will figure that out yourself. Don't worry about it. All right, are we ready for lift 2? 5 reps, same thing, 5 reps. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. we go. 5 reps. Okay, now we're gonna go for our third set at 85%. So of course I'm gonna add a little bit of weight. Okay. You gotta do math in your head, right? You do a little bit of math in your head. Okay. Okay. Now, 85% of that magic number, right? Okay. And a little bit more. Now, this is the reason it's 4 days a week. Because when you get to the squat, when you get to the deadlift, it's very taxing on the body. Especially when you start lifting heavier. Right now it's easy. But later on when you start getting heavier and you start raising your 1 rep maxes over months, you're gonna find it's gonna be tough. It's not always easy, guys. Okay? Not always easy. You need those additional days to recover. Now, in those extra days, you have three days that you're not going to be doing this program. You could do isolation work. Don't push yourself to failure. Don't push yourself too hard. If you want to do a little bit of arm work, you want to do a little bit of other work, calves, maybe some core work, you should get out, walk, get some medium intensity cardio, get your heart rate up a bit. All that's great. Don't squat, don't bench press, don't deadlift again. Don't do those things again. Stick with the plan. I know a lot of people like to be active 6 days a week. That's okay. Take those extra 2 days, do it wisely, do it smart. Don't burn yourself out when you have to go back to do this again. Because it's gonna get harder and harder as the weeks go on. Week 2 is harder, week 3 is harder. You get a rest in week 4, but then when you start back, week 1 is harder than this week 1 because you're upping your weight, right? So you wanna make sure that you're always on point here, okay? Take the rest you need. When it gets to be really heavy, easy now. You don't need much rest. But when it gets to be heavy, take 2-3 minutes, whatever you need, okay? I'm giving you week 1. Strong is all about week 1. Then week 2, week 3, rinse, repeat. You just change the percentages. Use my Excel. Message me on Instagram. All right, we're gonna do set 3, 5 reps. Let's go. All right, there we go. Excellent job. Good job, guys. Take a break, rest up. Put your weights back. If you're in the gym, if you have your own gym, like the Iron Element gym, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. It's a habit. Even in my own gym, I tend to re-rack my weights, or at least put them somewhere. I don't know why. Actually, right now I'm just prepping for later. We're going to be doing straight leg deadlift or Romanian deadlift, whatever you want to call it. RDLs. So I'm clearing some space. Okay. There we go. Now we're gonna go to the leg press. I know it's far away. Won't be able to see me as much. I'll try to do a little bit of a zoom if I can. But we're going to hit the leg press, set it up. Guys, pause. Set up your weight that you wanna do. We're gonna do 3 sets of 15 reps. And remember, you see guys in the gym and they're pushing like this fast. That's not what we're gonna do. we're gonna go to controlled motion, right? You're not just letting stuff drop. You're not just pushing it as fast as you can. Control, control, control. Just gonna check my camera settings. We're good to go. Okay. Are we ready? Let's sit down for set 1 in the leg press. All right. You can do a neutral placement here. Not a big deal. Wherever you feel comfortable. You ready? Let's do it. Control it. I think I said 15, I meant 12. Sorry about that. That was the plan, was 12. I don't know why I said 15. Anyways. Take a little break. Okay. Just going to put these down for a second and re-put them up after. Okay. I'm going to just, if you have your own gym, it's great to prepare in advance. Right? Throw this on here. Safety. Forget your collars. I'm going to do straight leg deadlift. Now, this is going to be a shorter workout because we're only doing 3 exercises. But in your off day, you might want more leg volume. Leg extension, leg curl. Obviously, I do not have those machines. Those are always great to add. Or if you want to add a leg curl into this routine at the end, that's not going to hurt. You do Bulgarian split squats another day, lighter weight, just to keep the legs going, okay? You don't have to go too crazy. 12 sets. We're doing 9 sets here today, but if you add something on another day, another 6 sets, you're set. You could even do a little mix. 2 exercises of legs, a bicep, a tricep. You hit a little bit of those secondary muscles, okay? Now, we're ready for another 12, I think, in a few seconds. Let me take my seat here. If you're at home, obviously you probably don't have a leg press, so you have to do something else. Are you ready for set 2? Let's do it. There we go. You can hear my squeaking. That's it. Control it. That's it. Good job. There's 12. That's set number 2. We got one more set. We got one more set of that. So, what I forgot to mention, and I forgot to do on the squat, was the last set is 5 plus, right? So that means you're gonna do 5 plus any extra. So I could have done more. I kind of forgot about it. You wanna go to failure on that 3rd set. It's 5 plus. 5 is the minimum. So if you get 6, 7, excellent. That's where you burn yourself out, okay? Make sure you're getting your protein, have your drink. Electrolytes, guys. Get your electrolytes, maybe your essential amino acids, whatever you want. Maybe it's just water. Okay. Good stuff. So while you're waiting for the next leg press, set up your RDLs. You can do them with a dumbbell too if you only have dumbbells, right? You can do them that way, it's fine. And you only want to go as far as you can. Your knees will just be slightly bent, and you're gonna come down and then up. That's the move, right? You're gonna come down and up. And you're not gonna do this when you come up. You're not gonna go like that, right? Not hyperextending here. Okay, let's do this last set in a few seconds of the leg press. If you have the space and you're looking for a versatile machine and you can afford it, the leg press hack squat is a great addition. You know, a lot of people don't prefer squatting anymore. They find it bothers their back, this, that, you know, especially as you get close to 50 like me. I'm getting up there. So they like the hack squat. You can load the weight, you don't have to worry about it. It's a nice addition to a gym, but it has a larger footprint, generally a larger cost. I bought a fairly inexpensive one, but you also get what you pay for. It makes a lot of noise, but it does the job. All right, here we go. Set number 3. I'm trying to adjust my mic here. Let's do it. 12 reps. That's it. All right, 12. Nice job. Take a break, guys. Take a break. Maybe by now, your legs are feeling a little rubbery. Maybe a little noodle-like. Excellent job. I'm finished with that. So I'm going to take a little bit of weight off of this, just because I don't want it all sitting in one area of my floor. Not looking to create an indent here. I'll take off a plate off each side. Okay. Now prep your next one. Prep the RDLs. Right? I showed you what to do. Now let's do it. I'll give you a little bit of time here. Put this guy away. This was from my tricep work. Another good machine to have. By the way, if you're gonna invest in a lat pull down, try to get it where it has the bottom pull with the feet so you can sit and you can do the upright rows. Those are great. Fantastic exercise. Okay. Come with me if you want to lift. Beautiful. You see the inspiration, the legends of bodybuilding on my wall, trying to inspire me to keep up the work. But it's not easy. No matter what you do in the gym, don't forget your protein, keep your calories in track. All right, guys? Keep them within a reasonable range here. Get your protein high. 1 gram per pound of body weight. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is a great way to go. You really can't go wrong with that. You get a little less, you get a little more, not a big deal. Try to limit the sugars, limit the crap. It's the holidays now, we're going into Christmas and New Year's. I know it's very hard, okay? Enjoy some. You wanna have some pie, you wanna have some cake, no problem. That's what life is about, enjoying things with the people you love, with family, with friends. You wanna have a drink, have a glass of wine, have a little bit of fun. Just don't go overboard, okay? It's very easy to say, forget it, the next week or two, I'm just gonna go all out, I don't care, and I'll fix it next year. Try not to do that because you're just risking putting on a pound or two, and that's just gonna take extra time to take off, right? You'd rather go into the new year in a strong state. And if I'm being honest, I haven't been good on my diet recently. I've put on a couple pounds, but you know, I'm mentally starting to prepare for that adjustment in my head. It's a mental trigger that you need to make. You make that switch, then you avoid, you know, late night snacking, you avoid the garbage food as much. I allow myself for a fun meal a week, I love pizza, but I'm not gonna do it 3 times a week. Maybe once a week, I'll have pizza. I'll totally enjoy it. I'll eat as much as I feel like. I don't care. It's guilt-free. I can eat it at that point because I know I've been pretty solid my whole week. And you know what? Life's about enjoying the stuff you want. So if you have to go your whole life without ever enjoying it, well, what is the point, right? So enjoy and then get back on track, okay? Now we're gonna do the RDLs. Enough talk, right? You ready? We're gonna do 12 RDLs. I believe that's what we're gonna do. Let's give it a try. Here we go. Just like that. One more. Nice. Okay. That's 12. Take a break. That's a little bit, not really heavy, but it wears me out with all the talking I have to do. Okay. Pause that guy. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining. Thank you for finding me. Check out my other videos. I have a lot of workouts, but I also have a lot of explainer videos on things like protein, progressive overload, TRT, all kinds of other ones, okay? Walking, benefits of stuff like that, just general eating, things like that. So habits, go check out those. It might give you a little bit of motivation. I have one on motivation. So remember, it's habits that drive the change. Habits, consistency, and time. The change will happen, okay? Motivation doesn't really work. Motivation is fleeting. Motivation is the trigger to tell you that you need to do something, that you need to make a change. That's the motivation. You're sitting there late at night, you're thinking, what am I doing? I gotta make a change. I feel gross. And then you get motivated. Yes, I'm gonna start. But in the morning, it's gone, right? So, but the motivation lets you know something has to change. Then you can start working on building a proper habit. How to build that habit? You have to start by tracking, by planning, and by sticking to it no matter what. You'll build that habit, and eventually it will just be like any other habit, clockwork, right? It'll be like breathing. It's just the way you are. You go to the gym, you eat well, you prep your meals, you focus on protein. It's gonna be easy. But it does take time to build a habit. Okay, let's get set into the books. You ready? Let's do it. We got 2 more. Nice. Okay. Take a break. Take a drink. No, one more set. One more set. I know it's a short workout. If you want to keep going and you're in a gym, do a set of leg curls or leg extensions. Do a few sets of those, 12 reps or so. That'll finish off your legs. You'll be good to go. Maybe a leg extension machine, something I'll try to add to the gym. As you can see, space becomes an issue eventually, right? I could put it here maybe back there. Gets a little tight. I only have so much space. Okay. We're almost done, guys. It's gonna be a short one, under half an hour. Like I said, stay in the gym, get a little more leg work. I might do some subsequent stuff after, but this is really the strong program. What matters is the squat, okay? You're focusing on the squat, you're doing it right, you're progressively overloading that, okay? You can also progressively overload the leg press and the RDL, no problem. You're always gonna be overloading something. Your focus is always just go up a little bit. Even if it's 5 pounds, hey, it's better than nothing, okay? All right, I'll take my last drink and we'll be ready to go. So here you wanna go as low as you can without hurting your back. If you find it's pulling and it's just too painful, go a certain degree and then you'll get a little better as time goes on. Okay. Let's finish out this last set of 12. Ready? Let's do it. Step forward just to get out of my area there. One more. All right. Excellent job, guys. Like 25 minutes, 30 minutes. That's the way to do it. So that is 5-3-1 strong squat day. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, like, comment, follow, check my Instagram. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day. Have a great holiday and keep lifting.